How about if we stay out there in the AFC, because I was talking about it, near and dear to you is the AFC South. Well, being someone who's a Green Bay Packers fan, I know quite a bit about Aaron Rodgers, and I know you're taking a look at one of his player props for the upcoming season. We're seeing with regards to passing yards, depending on your book, his over-under is right around 3,800. I'm seeing some 3,850s popping up as well, but how do you evaluate him for the upcoming season? Because with Aaron Rodgers, if he runs anything close to the same offense that they did in Green Bay, and as we know, Nathaniel Hackett, who was with them in Green Bay for so many years, he is now with the Jets. I do think that he should be able to rack up a very nice season, assuming he stays out there on the field.
Yeah, I love this prop. I know he didn't have a great season last year, but he hasn't had weapons for a while in Green Bay, and they were out Devontae Adams to the trade. So that was a weird year, but he also was a back-to-back MVP. I think that his age could be a debtor, but everything else aligns for him to achieve over 3,800 passing yards. He's hit that mark in 12 of his last 15 seasons. Last year, as we mentioned, kind of a fluke. Questions around how he was, but also out a lot of top receivers. But the other two seasons, he was out with an injury, 2013 and 2017 with the collarbone. So every other year he's hit that mark. And if he hits over 4,000 this year, he'll become the second Jets quarterback, aside from Joe Namath, for 10 seasons to hit over 4,000 passing yards. Not to mention, with the Jets, you mentioned that his familiarity with offensive coordinator Nathaniel Hackett. He's also familiar with former teammates Lazard and Cobb. But he gets a significant boost with Garrett Wilson, the offensive rookie of the year last year. Covered him in college as well. I think he can make some significantly big plays with Garrett. He can always get to the ball, and especially when you're taking passes from Aaron Rodgers, expect a huge season from him. I'm not swayed by last season. I think I'm getting an advantage from that number because of how it went.
And I would say this as well. If you do like this prop, or really not just this prop, but anything with the New York Jets, you probably want to take a look at some of these bets right now, because with Hard Knocks coming out, with them being in the news, shock, surprise, surprise, Aaron Rodgers and the Jets in the news, you're probably going to be seeing these numbers go upward. I don't think that there's going to be a lot of fading this team, unless if we see a situation where, Robert Saleh puts out there some really crazy quotes and everything like that. So that's going to be a lot of fun. But I would say take a look at these right now, because I do think that they're going to be driven upward. And